Okay, what's happening, people? Jono here from Fitness Education Online. Welcome to our channel if it's your first time on here. And it's actually a specific series. If you've landed on this video here, I've got a specific series which is all about social media marketing tips for fitness professionals. What I've done is I've gone and sought out the 10 best social media marketing professionals, specifically for fitness professionals in the world, and they're going to give you their top 3 tips in less than 10 minutes. Now, I'm going to shoot over and give them a bit of an introduction in a second. Just before I do that, let me tell you that we've also got another series, which is business tips in general. So this one here is all social media marketing. We've got another one, which is business based. Now, I've interviewed the same people on both of them because they're very closely related, obviously. So it's the same introduction for both. So if you get to the introduction and you're like, well, hold on, haven't I heard this exact same introduction before? Yes, it has. I've just used the same introduction. You could call it, I don't know whether it's lazy on my behalf or it's just smart or time efficient on my behalf. I like to call it smart and time efficient. You can call it what you want. But anyway, let me introduce this week's guest. What's happening, people? Jono from Fitness Education Online. Super excited to bring you this week's episode of how to get more clients for your personal training business, because our guest is an absolute rock star. She's one of the top fitness business coaches in Australia and a very good personal friend of mine. So make sure to listen to exactly what she says and implement it. Just before we get into it, I need to address something. I've had a lot of questions recently saying, Jono, how is it that your hair and your beard is like the exact same length in every episode you do? How do you do that? Teach us. And well, it's quite simple. The reason it's like that is because I batch these videos. I just take like 10 of them in a row and just change my shirt so it looks like a different day. So feel free to implement that strategy yourself. Anyway, let's hear from Nardia Norman. And usual deal, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit subscribe and join our community Facebook group. We've got the largest Facebook group in the world for fitness professionals. Everyone's super supportive. We all share tips and ideas. Link down in the bio.
Social media marketing sounds really scary. I know this is something that a lot of us trainers want to avoid. However, keep it simple, and this is how you can get people into your business. So tip number 1 here, and this goes back to what I said in the how to get clients video, but get really clear on your messaging. Right? Try to avoid very generic messages to people because it's not going to land with the people that you want them to land with. So what do I mean by that? Well, when you know your avatar inside out and you are very aware of their pains, their desires, their challenges, their experiences, what their thoughts are, then it's easier for you to talk directly to them in all of your messaging. Now, when I'm saying messaging, I'm not just talking about what goes on an Instagram post or what goes in a Facebook Live, although that's, a very important component of this. This is also going into anywhere you've put copy, landing pages, sales pages, marketing material. The message that you want to be putting out into the world must attract the right kind of person into your business. And at the same time, hopefully, if you've got this messaging correct, it's also going to repel the person who's not a good fit for your business. And that's really important. You don't want to be liked by everyone. You want to be liked and loved by a very specific group of people, and those people are going to become your raving fans. So I guess part of that is also about getting really comfortable with owning your voice, speaking your opinion, and being okay with not being liked by everybody. All you need to know is you just have to be loved by your perfect client. So get really clear on your messaging. In relation to that as well, think about not being bland or vanilla with your videos and or your images, right? All trainers are doing exercise videos, motivational tips, and nutritional tips. It's a dime a dozen. So what can you do that's a little bit unique? It's a little bit different. That's more you, that's going to attract people into your world. Like what's going to be really interesting for them. So speak directly to your person and talk to them about the challenges that they're having and how you can help them overcome their issues, their obstacles. So that's number 1. Number 2, find a platform where there's a sweet spot, where your clients are hanging out or your potential clients are hanging out, and it's a platform that you love, right? So find one and dominate that first, right? There is no need to spread yourself thin by being on LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, blah, 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 right? Find the one thing that you know you can double down on learning inside out, that you can consistently show up on that platform, and where you can get really high engagement. Classic example, Twitter. I don't understand Twitter. I never have. So I've never ventured into it. LinkedIn, it was just another platform that I'm like, do I really like that platform, and are my people there? No. So for me right now, I'm just really doubling down on Instagram, because that's where my client base are, and I actually really enjoy it. So get really proficient at that one platform. Then once you've nailed that, feel free to move on out to another platform. And the third piece here, and this is one that probably a lot of trainers also struggle with a little bit, is have strategy. Try not just to wing your social media, because that's when you'll find yourself getting bogged down with having to write content for social media, feeling overwhelmed because you have to show up on social media. Like, if you have a really clear strategy and you know what you're going to write for a month in advance, it just takes the heat and the pressure off you. Now, in saying that, I do believe it's important to use a mix of both paid strategy and organic strategy. Organic strategy being all the stuff that you write and you speak about and you give away for free, Instagram posts, blogs, podcasts, whatever. Paid stuff is like, okay, pay for Facebook traffic, pay for Instagram traffic to drive traffic towards your pieces of content. Both of these together work really well. Now, can you get far with just doing organic? Absolutely. But it might be a little bit slower, and it's going to take a little bit more time to get that traction. And then at the same time, if you're only ever purely relying on paid traffic, then you're probably not taking the time to create that know, like, and trust factor by giving away free stuff as well. So use the two things together. It's exceptionally powerful. And, if you're sitting here thinking, oh, well, Facebook ads or whatever, they cost me. Yeah, here's the reality. To run a fitness business of the future, to have a modern fitness business, you have to put on your entrepreneurial hat, you have to put on your CEO hat, and that means treating your business like a business and not a hobby, meaning there needs to be some sort of marketing budget in your business so that you can use Facebook ads or other paid strategies.
All right, Nardia, did I tell you she was good or what? Anyways, I recommend following Nardia on her social media platforms. Nardia, where do we go to hear more about you?
3 places to come and find me and hang out with me. Number 1, Instagram. That's my preferred platform. So come find me at Nardia Norman. Nardia with an R, Nardia. I know it's a very small thing, but it's actually a very big thing. So I'm a Nardia, not an Adia. All right, so at Nardia Norman. On Facebook, you can come and hang out in my private group for personal trainers or fitness professionals, and that's the Fitness and Business Coaching Tribe. If you don't remember that, the link is also in my bio in Instagram. And I'd also invite you to come and check out my Fitness Legitness podcast. It's a podcast aimed at all fitness professionals who want to feel more legit in the fitness industry. So I cover off on a lot of these things that I've just gone through in these videos. So come and join me. Come join the squad.
So that's it for today's episode. I would love to invite you into the Fitness Education Online Community Facebook group if you're not in there already. It's a free Facebook group. There's thousands of trainers in there. We all share tips and ideas. Everyone's super supportive. And that's really what we do at Fitness Education Online. So I'll see you in there.